Hello, my name is Nikolai Richter, and this is my final project for Engineering 204. It is a Mortar projectile flight distance calculator built in MatLab using App Designer. It works by taking two user inputs, the firing angle of a mortar and the initial velocity of the projectile being fired by the mortar. It takes these two inputs and calculates them and displays three things: the total time the shell is in the air, the maximum height it reaches, and the horizontal distance it travels before hitting the ground. It also plots the trajectory of the projectile flight path to give a nice visual for whoever is using the calculator. Alright, now let's start with a test case to show how the app works. We'll start by using a 45-degree firing angle with an initial velocity of 100 meters per second. By clicking calculate, you'll see we get a nice plot, and we also get all three of our outputs. We get a max height of 254.84 meters, a time of flight of 14.42 seconds, and a total distance flown of 1019.37 meters. If we were to change this to a steeper angle, such as 75 degrees, and let's take the velocity down to 80 meters per second, what we see is we get a much higher max height, but almost 700 meters less of distance. It's also visualized here by seeing how steep this parabola would be. Alright, now I'm going to take you behind the scenes of this app. If we look at the code behind the app, we can see this app uses a for loop to simulate the shell's flight step by step, and it uses an if-else statement to detect when the projectile hits the ground to stop the simulation. This app's main use will be for educational purposes to help visualize projectile motion and understand how launch angle and velocity affect a mortar's path. Thank you for watching and have a great summer.